Keoshia and welcome back to another video. This is a monthly reset, as you guys can tell from the title, the last monthly reset of 2025. Can y'all believe that we are in December? When you're watching this, it's December 1st and the year is basically over. Like, we got a couple of weeks and it's out of here, finito, going bye-bye. So we did a monthly reset every single month in this year except November. I just couldn't pull it, y'all. I just couldn't pull it off. After Vlogtober, I wasn't finna make another video. I wasn't finna sit down and record not another video that weekend. So I'm sorry about November. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a November recap. Okay, we're going to do a November recap and let you guys know all things I enjoyed in November, highlights, things like that. And that's what we're going to talk about for November. Because usually, if you're new to these videos, I normally do a monthly reset every single month. And in the video, I'll reflect on the previous month's goals. And then I will do my reflection for that month. And then we'll talk about our new goals. And then sometimes we'll talk about our favorites and sometimes we won't. It just depends if I have any or not. I'm not really a favorites person. So sometimes I just don't have no favorites or I forget to mention them or whatever the circumstances may be. So I try to do them every now and then so you guys know what I'm liking, loving. But most of the time it's throughout the vlogs anyway. So if you're new here, go ahead and get your tea, wine, coffee, water, whatever you prefer. Get your notebooks, get your iPads, your laptops, whatever you need to write down all your goals. You guys know I use an app called Notion on my phone, and it's just a digital way of me to keep everything in one place versus writing it down, because I'm not a write down person. I'm gonna type this mess out and keep it moving, okay? So if this seems like something you guys would enjoy, want to watch, or if you're an OG, get your stuff, girl, get your stuff, and let's get into this month's monthly reset. All right, you guys, so we're just gonna screen record as normal. Like I said, these are not necessarily November goals, but more about what I achieved in November, highlights, all that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna hit the screen record and we're gonna pop up my Notion right over here so you guys can see what I see. And so we usually break up all of my goals into personal goals and business goals, and then personal goals is broken down even further into finances, family and friends, home, travel, and personal. So we'll just go ahead and get started with finances. So for November, we finished saving for my second month ahead. So that was one of my goals for 2026, was to get a second month ahead. If you guys are new here, I am really into like my finances and making sure I am financially stable. I had some real bad problems in the past, and I'm not trying to be that person no more for no reason, okay? Oh Lord, I should put this on Do Not Disturb. Y'all see me winding down for the night. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Y'all know who I am. I'm an early girl. Sorry about that. So I'm currently a month ahead in my bills. What that means is all the money that I'm making in December is actually paying for February now, right? Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so excited about this goal. And then in 2026, I'm going to do 3 months ahead. I'm going to do it until I get to about 6 months ahead. And then we're going to work into our fully funded emergency fund. Which is about 20. I want to have about 20K in my emergency fund, maybe 20 to 25. It used to be like 18 to 20, and now I'm like bumping it up a little bit since I'm a little older than when I first originally started that goal. And the reason being is because I actually was talking about this with Alicia, and she's like, why do you need to be so many months ahead and have an emergency fund? I said, because when you have an emergency fund, you want to use that as the last resort. If I ever happen to lose my job or have some, I have 6 months of bill money sitting there waiting to be paid, and then I can jump into my emergency. But if I have 6 months ahead, I have 6 months to find a new job, 6 months to, breathe and not worry and not be, worried about anything. And even though I have an emergency fund that may be at 20 to 20K, depending on where it is when this emergency happens, emergency fund, you want it to be your last resort. You want to be, that's the last thing you dip in when there's nothing else to do. If I prepare for so-called unemployment, sick time, whatever it is that may go on, that I need to be able to pay my bills, because I'm not getting any income or limited income, then I feel like I would have a lot of breathing room, right? So I really want to have as much breathing room as possible. Or something could go down and I could be 6 months ahead and I might need a whole bunch of money and I just have it. It's sort of a mini emergency fund, and the big emergency fund is bigger. I don't know. It just makes sense in my mind. It may not make sense to y'all, but it makes sense to me. So that's what I want. So basically now I can say when January 1 hits, actually today, I can say I am 2 months ahead. So all the money I'm making in December is paying for February. I have not set up my YNAB budget for that yet. And it's not every single bill. It's only my bills that are necessities. If I lose my job, if I income get cut for whatever reason, these are the bills that I have to pay in order to survive. Light, water, gas, grocery, fuel, things like that. Things that I need. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. So we finished that up, broke my no-buy with good reason. So I've already talked about my no-buy for 2025. The original goal was to not purchase anything in 2025 that was like clothes, purses, bags, shoes, anything that wasn't considered a necessity. And I've told you guys a couple of times why I broke the no-buy and the logic behind it in my most recent Nashville vlog. That's when I broke it. Me and Alicia went to Nashville and we did some shopping. Did a little damage, not too much. But everything that I got was holes in my closet, things that I have been looking for, things that have been on my wish list. And like I said, the no-buy really was for me to curb the need to spend money frivolously. Just because I saw her had it, I have to have it. Just because I saw her see tomorrow, I gotta have that. When it really doesn't fit in my closet, it doesn't fit with my aesthetic, it just looks nice on them, doesn't mean it's gonna look nice on me. And I was very meticulous, very picky, very intentional on all the purchases that I made while I was in Nashville, and that video will be out soon of what's new in my closet, so you guys can kind of see what I bought. I showed a little bit at the end of the first day of Nashville, but I didn't show anything after that. So I did a new what's in my closet for you guys to see. And I think I did a really good, amazing job going 11 months without purchasing anything. And it has definitely curbed my no-buy. I am not out here just spending money, just getting stuff. If it don't fit right, if it don't look right, if I don't like it, it's getting returned, all of those things. So I'm really happy with the progress that I made when it comes to wanting to buy things. Now, with that being said, I have still bought things this year, but it was things that were, like I said, intentional that I needed. Like for instance, last month I spent probably about $200 on new bras. I needed new bras. I hadn't had new bras. Alicia talked about me. She said, supposed to get new bras every 6 months. I don't get a new bra every 6 months, maybe every 2 years. I don't know. That's how I feel, but I don't know what y'all doing to y'all bras that they be toe up after 6 months. I don't know. Y'all not washing them right? That's what I feel like. But anyway, so we brought new bras, and so those are like essentials and things like that. So I think I did a good job. So those were my financial. Family and friends. We had Friendsgiving with the girls, and we made silly TikToks. So I'm going to put in a TikTok right here because Alicia made us do, well, no, I told her I wanted to do it in Nashville and we didn't get a chance to do it. And so we did it at Friendsgiving. Y'all probably already seen it if y'all follow Alicia already. We did 4, but I was only in 1, and I recorded the rest of them because I'm the behind the scenes girl. But this one right here was me. It was all your girls, so I had to go ahead and, you know, get my little TikTok on. I don't do no dancing or nothing like that, okay? I ain't no TikTok dances. I can't do it. So I'll pop that right here so y'all guys can see. And so we did the TikToks. We just had a really good time fellowshipping, eating, and hanging out with the girls. So that was great. Book club Sunday was nice. Y'all know I'm in a book club. We meet every 3rd Sunday unless it's a holiday. And we just celebrate, read books, drink wine, have good conversation, and eat food. And it's perfect. And it's always themed. Every month is a different theme. And so it's really good. I've been in there for 5 years. We're going on our 6th year coming in January. So really, really nice. Jalen, first time cooking for a family function. So Thanksgiving, Jalen had a Friendsgiving before Thanksgiving with her college friends. And she made potato salad for the first time. And I taste, I'm like, oh, this is really good. I said, well, won't you make it for Thanksgiving? Because usually the teenagers, the little ones, her and her cousin, they're the same age. We usually let them bring like drinks and plastic plates and cups and stuff. We don't really let them do no cooking. So when I saw that she was making potato salad, I said, oh, if you can make the potato salad and your auntie loves it and your cousin Yanti loves it, then you are on potato salad duty for every family function from now on. That is your dish. That's usually what we do in my family. When somebody learns how to make a dish and they make it good, that's their, until they perfect it, that's their dish for the family function. And then they can progress and they can make something else and do something different. So that's kind of where we are with her. So she did really, really good. My niece and my sister loved it. And so they was just like, you need a little bit more season, just a tad bit. But besides that, everything else was good. Y'all will see that video tomorrow. It's a cooking kind of with Jalen video. I wanted her to have her own segment. It was pretty long, so I made it into its own video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Encourage her and stuff like that. You know, she's learning. She making a couple of little mistakes, but you know, we all did when we first started cooking. And I know I wasn't in the room with her, but I was like laying down. I was tired or something was going on, and I just wanted her, if she could ask me questions, but I really wanted her to come into her own and get comfortable in the kitchen and all that kind of stuff, which she is anyway. So I didn't think she needed my help, and you know, I came out and checked on her every now and then, but I think she did really, really good. So I'm super excited for her to see how it evolves from Thanksgiving to Christmas, and it tastes different. So that's that. So yeah, so that was family and friends. And then from my home, the new mega pad that I got, you guys saw, very productive. I love it. I can roll it around. I can do a lot of things with that thing. Y'all already saw when I was planning to go to Nashville, I was able to put my outfits on the screen, see them real time, go through my closet, pick out my pieces, and recreate the outfits that I had chosen from Pinterest. And everything turned out really good, so I really love that. The new Smart Wing smart blinds, y'all, top tier. Y'all know I'm in my soft girl era. I am trying to have not necessarily a smart home, but I don't know what you call it. It's just soft life. Like, I just want things to be flow and be chill and serene. And so the lamps in the kitchen and having Alexa being able to turn the lights on and turn them off and create these routines. Like in the morning, I've created a routine with Alexa where when it's 5 a.m., it'll wake me up and say, "Good morning, Keoshia." It'll tell me the weather, it'll tell me the traffic, and it'll open the blinds. And then I know it's time to get up and get productive with my day. And then I can make a night routine. I can say, hey, at 8 p.m. or 5 p.m. at dusk, whatever, put the blinds down. Like, I'm just really into where I'm trying to make my life a lot easier. I'm not trying to have to like find 6 remotes and do this and that. I'm very much a gadgety girl, and I don't know why I've never thought to make a so-called smart home. I have a little bit with my thermostat. It's kind of like smart, and I can use the remote for that, but I just set it, and I ain't touched that thermostat in years. But I'm really loving where I'm going in the evolution of having it easier, making it easier on myself. Turn on the lights, turn the lights off, turn this on, do that, do this. Alexa's about to be my personal assistant, and I'm here for it, okay? So I'm loving that. And then I got the Amazon hubs because I have the old Echo Dots, which are the little small round ones that my mom bought me years ago. I had mine and Jalen don't really use hers. And so unfortunately they were so old that they would not pair with my smart blinds. So the cheapest thing I can get from Amazon was the Amazon hub, because the next thing would have been like the 15, which was $239, and then the 21 was like $300. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to invest in that. Okay, I might eventually invest in a 15 or a 21, but right now that's not what I want to do with my life. So I got the hubs. They was on sale during Black Friday. It was $119 a piece. I got 2. So I'm gonna have one in my bedroom because I needed to work in my bedroom, and I'm thinking about putting the other one in the kitchen just so that I can see my schedule. I can see, pull up recipes, do all kinds of things. So that's what I want to do. I think you can. You know what? I don't know if you can use the internet on this one like that. Anyway, that's what I thought I could do. I don't know if I can or not. We'll figure it out. We're going to make it work, whatever. So I'm really enjoying this soft girl smart home era that I'm in. And so I'm happy all about that. And then for travel, of course, baby, the trip to Nashville. That it speaks for itself. Y'all already know we had a great time. I always have a great time with my bestie. We go out and we do all the things, eat all the food, do all the shopping, and it's a time was had in Nashville. So I really appreciate that. And then personal, get a massage and facial in Nashville. Perfect. I love Nashville. We always go. That's one of our go-to spots. We want to do a quick getaway. We'll run to Nashville in a minute. So I really do enjoy Nashville. They always have good food, good time, good vibes. Got 2 tattoos. Fooling around with Alicia, y'all. 2 tattoos. We went out of town in Nashville. came back on a Thursday. Friday we was going to get tattoos, child. Friday we was going to get tattoos. I still have, so I have 2 tattoos, one on my wrist. It says faith, not fear, which is for my uncle, which I need to take off this second skin. It's still on here. It's been on here for now a week and a couple days. I think I left it on too long and now I can't get it off, child. I did take a bath to get off. I don't know. Oh Lord. Anyway, we're gonna take that off and I'll show you guys. I'll pop in a picture. Hopefully I gotta edit this tonight because it's going out tomorrow. So if ain't no picture, the picture's coming. So I got 2 tattoos. I got one on my wrist for my uncle. He passed away from cancer. And one of his mottos was faith, not fear. Not faith over fear, but faith, not fear. So I got that tattooed. I've been wanting it since he passed away. And it just takes me a long time to realize what tattoo I want, where I want to put it, placement. It has to be perfect or I'm not getting nothing permanent on my body, okay? Please don't be that person getting stuff permanent on your body and you're not 100,000% sure that's what you want. And then the second one was an impulse, but I still love it. Me and Alicia was talking about dilly-dallying, like kind of, you know, poot-pooting around and stuff. And she was like, oh, we should get a tattoo. I'm like, girl, I'm not tattooing no dilly-dally on my body, okay? We're not tattooing no word called dilly-dally. I said, if you can find something to represent that, then we can think about it. She's like, the hourglass. And I liked it because the hourglass can be more than just dilly-dally. It can be about time. It's precious. Time is important. You know, don't waste time. So I feel like there's very much a lot of representation that you can do with a hourglass tattoo. So I got that on my ankle. She got hers on her ankle on the same side too. So we both have a matching tattoo of that. And then taking more time off was my next thing. Y'all know I went to New York for a week, came back to work for a week and left the next week. So I was out of here. Listen here, no more wasting time, not taking time, accumulating too much time. Y'all, was so funny because when I got to work, I was looking at how many hours I had and I'm like, why the hours ain't changed? But it could have been the wrong week. So I'm trying to see how many hours, but I still got like over 200 hours of time. And I took 2 weeks off, 1 week on vacation for my birthday, came back a week and then left another week. And I still have over 200 hours of time. So this is how much time I accumulate. I just don't take a lot of time and I'm very intentional with the time I take off and where I'm going and what I'm doing. I just don't take off to be taken off. Sometimes I will every now and then, but because I work from home 3 days a week, it's not really necessary. If I worked in the office 5 days a week, I probably would take more time off. And then y'all know this summer past summer, I took every Friday off. And I'm trying to save my time because this year we taking off every Friday too. And we might do every other Friday instead of every Friday, but every Friday off in the summertime was top tier, okay? Let me tell you something. I loved it. So those were all of my personal goals or personal achievements or things I did. I don't know what even to call this section now. It was all the things that I did in November. And then for my business goals, that ain't even right, y'all, but post 31 videos in October. November and October. I don't have no YouTube goals for November. I posted what I could post. I didn't post any Sunday videos. I didn't post any reset. All y'all got was 2 vlogs a week. And that's all I could muster up in November because I needed to save my energy and my time for Vlogmas, okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed it anyway, even though y'all was one less video every week. That's all your girl can give you. So I hope y'all appreciated it and I hope y'all wasn't too disappointed. So those were all the recap of everything I did in November. November was amazing. It was a very good month, a very memorable month, a very fulfilling month, and so I really had a good time. So let's go ahead and move on to my monthly reflections. All right, you guys, so for the monthly reflections, I always ask myself 3 questions and I don't plan a response ahead of time. I want it to be real, raw, and just whatever is off the top of my head, so y'all know what y'all get is what I'm thinking at that very moment. It is what it is. So first question is, what are my most memorable moments from the month? Baby, so the first memorable moment is going to Nashville with Alicia. Like, I had a time. We haven't been to Nashville in like a couple of years, and I think that was not the first trip we went on, but I think like my birthday trip after Dubai. I think we went to Dubai, then we went to San Juan, and then we did my birthday trip in Nashville. And ever since then, Nashville has been really, really a place that I love and go and visit with her because it just feels like another hometown, even though I don't live there. So I really love that. I loved, what else we do? Let me see. I loved getting the tattoos. definitely something I want to do. Very memorable, very commemorative for my uncle, something that is going to keep me grounded and let me know all the time that I can do anything that I want to do. And although I am fearful of some things, I still have to have faith, and I have to do things scared. And so that's just going to be a great reminder for me when I look at that I can do all things through God. I can't talk. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And even though I'm scared to do it, doesn't mean that I can't do it, right? And have faith that God will carry me through. So I am really, really loving that. What else? Taking time off just for myself, going on my birthday trip, even though it wasn't in November. Just taking the time and using what I have, because I'm such a hard worker. I'm such a dedicated worker when I'm at work. I'm always wanting my work to be right, done, and complete. And I feel like I don't reward myself more by taking off. I just do more and more work, and I need to have a really good balance of work-life balance. So I think that's what it is. The next thing is, what have I learned? I learned that spontaneousness is not a bad thing, right? Spontaneous is not a bad thing. I went on my birthday trip. I did not plan on going to Nashville in November, and I was like, girl, I just want this birthday trip. I don't know if I can afford Nashville, this, that, and the other. Child, my therapist, and we were talking about, she's like, girl, book trip. Why are you talking about you ain't got no money? You always got money. You just swear you ain't never got no money, but you got all the money you need to do whatever it is that you want to do. So, and getting the tattoos is very spontaneous. Like, spontaneity is not, is that the word? Y'all know what I mean. Spontaneity. Ooh, child, don't y'all be talking about me. I don't know what it is. Y'all know what I mean. It's not a bad thing. Sparingly. Okay. Y'all know I'm not very spontaneous. I'm very much a calculated, in order, do things right, plan things out type of girl. But these past 2 months of me just popping up and doing things has really been very therapeutic for me, very productive, and it has really brought joy to my life. It was funny because I was telling my guy friend, we had went to the movies, and he was like, oh, I love how spontaneous you are. And I didn't really think that was spontaneous, but it actually is, because I was like, oh, let's just go to the movies tonight. They having a sale, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't nothing I planned. It wasn't nothing that we had talked about ahead of time. You know, the plans fell through on that day, but we did end up going the next day. And just being flexible with schedules and things like that, and just taking chances and doing things has been a great thing for me. So I'm really, really enjoying that. So what do I want to improve on? Let's think. Y'all know this is always the hardest thing for me to figure out each month. I don't know what I want to improve on. I say that every time, don't I? And then I think of something right quick. What do I want to improve on? I honestly don't know. I feel like I say the same thing every month. My emotional control. I'm very bad with my emotional control. When I get emotional, it's hard for me to control my attitude, my thoughts. I get frustrated easily, and that's really something I want to start working on in 2026. I already talked to my therapist about it, and I told her she need to get her life together and be helping me with some techniques in 2026. So we actually going to talk about that this Friday, so we can plan ahead. Planner that I am, and she need to be reading the books, finding the activities, whatever it is she want to do to figure out to help me control my emotions in 2026, so we can calm down and be less stressed. Because half the time I be stressing my damn self out. Like, I'm the only one who be stressed and upset and overwhelmed. Everybody else be fine. It just be my crazy butt. So I really need to get that together. And while I can recognize it, you know, I'm not doing anything about it. A lot of people say, oh, but it's so good that you're self-aware. Yeah, I'm self-aware of a lot of shit, but I need to be able to control it. Like, I don't need to just be self-aware. I need to be getting this shit together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to be trying to do, you know, moving forward in 2026. It's one of my, I guess, mental health goals. I don't know what you call it. I don't even have that section in my goals. Maybe it's something I need to put in there. But that's what I really want to do. Work on that, child. Let's pray. I'm going to pray on this one. But yeah, so those are my things I'm looking forward to. That I want to improve on. So let me know down below what all y'all did in November. What was something that was your most memorable moment? What did you learn? What do you want to improve on? What were just some of the things in any of these categories that you felt was just amazing in November? How was your November? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? We had a really good Thanksgiving. We played games. We had fun like we always do. So I really love hanging out with the family, and I can't wait for Christmas. So yeah, let's move on to my December. Right, you guys, like I said before, I cannot believe we are in December. Like, time was like Speedy Gonzalez around here. Speedy the Gonzalez. I'm just like flabbergasted. Jalen's about to finish up her first semester of her second year, and then her second year is gonna be over next year in May or April. They get out pretty early, and then she'll be starting her third year of college. Can y'all believe it? I feel like the girl just graduated like 2 days ago. Like, where has 2 years gone? Where has 2 years gone? Make it make sense. Where did this stuff go? And baby, I don't know if I'm ready. You know what I am ready for? Her to drive. That's what I'm ready for. Really ready for that. But we gonna get into these December goals, child. Disbelief and all. All right, so got a little notion going. Pop it up over there. So personal, business. Let's talk about personal first. So for my finances, stick to my Christmas budget. I think we're gonna do good. I always pretty much stick to my Christmas budget. I don't hardly ever go over my Christmas budget. If you guys don't know, my Christmas budget every year is $1,200. I don't give a hooey tooey pooey. Whatever can't get got with $1,200 ain't gonna get got. That includes getting a Christmas tree. That part. Christmas tree included, decoration, the dinner, gifts. All of that is included in $1,200. I have been doing $1,200 for Christmas since probably 2016, 2017. So this is a budget that I have been able to stick to, and it's a non-negotiable for me. It's non-negotiable. I remember when the kids were younger, I was like, okay, we probably need about $200 for the tree and dinner. And then they used to get like $500 with their budget. Sometimes it was like 3 or 4. That's your budget. You can't go over. You can buy whatever you want up to that limit. You can pick whatever you want. I'll purchase it, but it got to be at that limit. So that's definitely been a non-negotiable for me. So that's not something that's bad for me. Pay my money for our book club trip. February, I supposed to pay it, I think 2 months ago, child. Y'all know. Alicia know I'm going to pay. But I need to really pay her money. I really thought it was more than what, I think I saved more than what it actually is. I don't know where I got that number from. And then continue to be intentional with my spending. Even though I have broken my no-buy, we are still being very intentional with what we purchase. We're just not willy-dilly just now buying everything just because we broke the no-buy. The no-buy is still a thing. It's still a, it's not necessarily in place, but it's still in the forefront of my mind. Do you need it? Does it look good on you? Will you wear it? Do you have more than 5 ways to wear it? No, yes, maybe so. You can't get it. Put it back, that part. So we're still going to be intentional with our spending and all that kind of stuff. Plan my 2026 financial goals. Of course, I got a couple of the goals already, but I just really want to narrow them down because I don't like to have a lot of goals each year. Like, I'm not somebody who finna do 25 goals for the year. Like, who finna do 25 goals? That's too much. Too much. Okay? Too much. Smart goals, people. Smart. So I probably like to do 2 goals per category. And I want to say I have like 4 categories. So maybe 8 or 9, 4 to 5 categories, maybe 10 goals. And that's a lot too. So we might have to narrow all the way down, but we're going to see. So those are my financial goals for December. And then family and friends, pick out the Christmas tree with the family, which we've already done. Debacle. Y'all don't hurt my back. I don't hurt my back trying to get the Christmas tree. Don't ask me. It's coming in the vlog. The book club Christmas party is coming up in a couple of weeks. It's Italian themed and we have to wear red. And I am bringing lasagna. That's what I'm bringing. And then host the Christmas dinner. Y'all know we always have Thanksgiving and Christmas mostly at my house. I wish they would relinquish that right to somewhere else, but I love it. We have a big space. My house is huge. People can run around, do whatever they want to. So, I really do like them having them over. It's a lot, but it's only for one day. I can't be selfish all the time. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. And then for my home, decorate for Christmas. Supposed to decorate this weekend, but like I said, I hurt my back with that damn Christmas tree. I really don't know what exactly I did. I think it was like me sawing and moving to the side. I don't know what I did. I can't pinpoint lifting anything heavy. I don't know. I really don't know. I could just be getting old. I have no clue. So we were supposed to decorate Saturday when we pick up the tree. But my back was hurting, so I just took some pills and I laid down. So we just put the tree up and that was it. So I don't know actually when we're gonna decorate for Christmas. I'll probably decorate like the living room, the tea station, and my bedroom, and then we probably won't decorate the den until Jalen comes back from school, which will be this Sunday coming up. And then we won't decorate probably to that Wednesday because I have to go to work on Monday and Tuesday. So maybe that Wednesday we'll decorate. So we'll see. And then for travel, oh, I was gonna say nothing, but I forgot. We're going on a New Year's trip with Alicia, her family and friends. Oh, family and friends. And so, you know, last year we went to the cabin and was we in Tennessee? I feel like we was in Tennessee. This year we're going to the beach. So we're going to the beach for New Year's. And so Jalen had a blast last year, and I'm sure we're gonna have a blast this year. Just a really good time. So that's where we're going. And then personal, get a massage. Actually, I want to get a massage with me and Jalen. I think I have 3 massages left, maybe 2. Because the one in Nashville, I think I have 2 left, which she should get one and I get one because she wants to get a massage. So I want to gift her a massage sometime during this December, just to, you know, give her that thing. 2 days to do nothing in low stress. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that because we're doing Vlogmas. And we're vlogging every day to the 25th. So unless I do it after the 25th and chill out after that, I don't know. I'm going to try to squeeze them in there. If I don't get them done, I'm not going to be too mad, but I'm going to try to. And then I need to plan out my 2026 regular goals, not just my financial goals, but like all my goals for life, home, whatever, travel, things I want to do in 2026. So we need to do that. All right. And then for my business goals, post 25 videos for Vlogmas. We're only doing 25 videos this year. We're going all the way to Christmas, and then we're going to skip a week, chill out, chillax, and then we'll be back in the new year. Okay. With a new video. So we're not doing 31 days, okay? Y'all getting 25. I gotta set boundaries, and I can't overwork myself. I love y'all, but your girl need a break sometimes, okay? Because, you know, Vlogtober, November, Vlogmas. Like, if my birthday was in a different month, it'd probably be a little bit better, but since they back to back and we only get 1 month in between vlogging every day, we gotta be realistic on these goals. So yeah, so that is my my December goals. This is my December goals. Let me know some of your goals for December down below, and things y'all are looking forward to in the month and all that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to the Christmas, of course, our New Year's Eve trip, and then just Jalen being home for Christmas. And then I think we might be doing Friendsmas? We might be doing Friendsmas. I don't know for sure, child. I think they doing Friendsmas, but I ain't got no confirmation. So we might be doing Friendsmas too. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to in the month of December. So let's move on to my monthly favorites. All right, y'all, I actually got some monthly favorites this month. Look, y'all know how I be with these monthly favorites. So for my wardrobe, my monthly favorite has been my Fanny watch. I love this watch. It is amazing. It tracks my sleeps, my steps, my calories, your cycle, and I can still get notifications from my phone calls, emails, text messages, whatever still comes through there. And I like how lightweight it is, and that it's just not as bulky as my Apple Watch. So I have been really loving the Fanny watch. I actually need to change the face and see if they have one for Christmas, because I'll probably pop a Christmas one on here. I love that you can change the faces just like thing, but it's very sleek. It is made for feminine wrist, while the Apple Watch is pretty bulky and big. This is very more sleek and stylish, so I really love that. And then this stack necklace set from Alicia's shop. This one is the last set that came out, and I love it. I've been wearing it non-stop ever since I got it, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite stacks that she put out. But the birthday box stack about to be fire too, so I'm about to go and tell her, you know, go and get your sister one of them, go and hit me one of them. So yes, I've been loving that in my wardrobe. And then for my home, I've been loving creating a smart home in a soft life era. I'm in my soft life era, like I said, convenience, productivity, making things easier on myself. And I have been loving my smart blinds that I've gotten. I've been loving my Alexas, and I've been loving my MegaPad and all the things that I got that's just pretty much making my life a lot more easier, a lot more productive, and more organized. So I've been loving that. Far as books, I read a book called The Birthday Girl. I'm at the pop the picture up here. This book surprised me. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. Like, I couldn't predict nothing. I didn't know who was doing what to the very end. It was so good. So if you haven't read The Birthday Girl, go ahead. It's a thriller. Y'all already know I love mystery, thriller, killing, all that kind of stuff. Serial killers, I love it all, okay? And Law and Order and Criminal Minds are my favorite shows, so you know. So I really love that book. That was a really good book. And then shows, I've been watching Watson. Watson is back on. I actually got Hulu during Black Friday. It's $4.99 for a year. Say less. I could do $4.99. I wish I could just pay for the year and be done with it, but they won't let you just pay for the year, child. I just want to pay for the whole year and be done. But we'll just pay a little $4.99 a month, child, for the year. So I did that. It's actually Disney Plus with Hulu is what it is. So I got to figure out what can I watch. I don't know. I've never had Disney Plus. I had Hulu a long time ago, but that's what we got. And then for music, the Monica and Brandy playlist was what I was loving last month because we went to the concert. Oh, I forgot about the concert. That's when November we went to the freaking Brandy concert. Totally. See? That's why I had to write this stuff down. I can't remember everything. So Brandy concerts, I was listening to the Brandy and Monica on the playlist just to make sure I knew the songs and had a good time. So that was what I was listening to in November. So yeah, that was it for the monthly reset. Let me know down below some of your favorites, some things you want me to check out, look at, watch, read, whatever the case may be. Pop everything down below. Let me know some of your goals for December and things you're looking forward to, and what are you guys doing for Christmas and New Year's and those kinds of things, and did you have a really good Thanksgiving? So if you enjoy my videos, make sure you come back tomorrow, mañana, because we're posting a video every day until the 25th of December. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.